Hello, old chap. Yeah, I see you found your ways into the houses of relaxation's quarters. The kitchens? Yes. Lovely, lovely. No, I know I do look familiar, but no, I'm his twin. Yes, I'm his twin, I assure you. Yes, well, from that I presume you've met my brother, who is the head of the League of Relaxation. Yes. Good, good. I trust you got on well? Well, you must have. Seeing as you're standing here, you must have been accepted into our quarters. Yes, no, I'm his twin. I'm his twin, yes. Yeah. Me, I was just scheming, plotting? No, of course not me, never scheming, never plotting, no. No, I was just making some notes. No, you can't see them. No. Oh, I'll just put these over here. Yes. I actually have quite the proposition to make you, I assure you. Yes. Would you like some tea? Yeah, rather. Whilst the kettle is boiling, I'll talk to you about something. I assume you're very aware. I do at times forget how loud this kettle is, so I apologise if this is rather overwhelming. I'll stop talking for a little bit whilst you observe the kettle. Kettle's boiled. You take milk, sugar? That's alright, then I'll put it over here for you. But yes, about my proposition. See, I know where you stand when it comes to the League of Relaxation. You seem to be rather committed to our cause. But I, however, am not as committed as my brother, it may seem. Yes, I have a rather separate agenda. Let me explain to you. You see, putting it into graphical form, by that I mean the form of a graph, I shall draw. You see, my brother is not a man of maths. I am more precise in my teachings and learnings to do with my power. Yes. As you can clearly see from this diagram, or graph, that as the time increases, your power also increases. Yes. Now, was that diagram entirely necessary, you ask? Well, I'd like to think it is. If I'd have just told you that, it wouldn't have seemed as serious, and you may have thought that needed a graph, in which I would have agreed with you. That's why I had the graph. But yes, as I was saying, your power could be so much more than it is. You don't need to keep helping old women out, sleeping, or patrolling the streets at night for homeless people who are restless and putting them slowly to sleep. That's what the police are for. Yes, I could primarily convince you to use your powers in a more substantial manner, you understand. Now, when I say substantial, I mean powerful and not corrupt. Corrupt is a naughty word. We don't like to use the word corrupt. You understand. I more mean... Okay, let's go with corrupt for a second. If we were to go with corrupt, you would use it to gain not only monetary gains, but also ultimate power. And if anything else, what do you want more in life if it's not ultimate power? You do want to help people relax. Okay, well, I will try and convince you to join my cause, you understand. Yeah, they say with twins, one of them's always good and one of them's always evil. Yes, I assure you I'm definitely not maybe evil a little bit. So you don't need to worry about that. It's my brother. He sounds very shady. So it's probably him. Maybe. Ignoring that. Yes. Can I get you anything to eat whilst we discuss our findings? Yes. What have I got? I've got mixed herbs? No? Okay. We'll ignore that. Follow me into the room of conference. Yes. As I was saying, if you choose to come with us, I say us, let's not call us the League of Relaxation, let's call us the League of Loud Noises. Yes, the League of Loud Noises. Let's call us that. If you would decide to come with us, you will be presented with a much greater way of living, one that does not revolve around relaxation per se, but one that revolves more around, how do you say, revolves more around loud noises. Now, I understand this seems very much against your cause, and loud noises aren't known for being too relaxing, but after a bunch of loud noises, what is more relaxing than eternal silence? Not necessarily killing people, but just aiding what time would do to them naturally. It's not a bad thing at all. It's like involuntary euthanasia. Well, I can further convince you if you'll promise not to tell anyone about our little talk, do you? Okay, we'll go with that, Okay. What stuff have we done in the past? Well, there was this one incident where we kidnapped a man in a construction site. That was a very, very unrelaxing experience for everyone involved, I assure you. But heck, we did our job, we did it well, and now, whenever he goes near a construction site, he's very, very relaxed. Admittedly, the last time he went near a construction site, he was in a hearse. But it's not the end of the world. What is more relaxing than sleeping for a lengthy period of time? You must understand. Am I coming across as evil? Is that really what I'm coming across as? That's not good. That's not my primary intention, I assure you. Yes. Okay. Well, there must be something I can do to convince you to join our cause. No? Is there really nothing? It seems you're rather dedicated to the other cause. The damn League of Relaxation, always stealing the best people. I don't believe we've been introduced formally. My name is Denny. Denny Docile. You've met my brother Danny, as we've already established. And your name is? That's a rather nice name. Yes. What is your superpower you thus demonstrate for joining this society? Oh, wow. That is quite impressive. I will give you that. I'll give you that one. My superpower? Well, it's the most relaxing of all the superpowers. It's the power of trickery and foghorns. Yes. Foghorns, yes. I, too, question why I was allowed into this league. But, you must understand, my brother founded it, so it's sort of a family thing. Yes. But I say the power of trickery. Do you not believe me? Of course, you have this pound coin. You put the pound coin in that hand, and thus you flash the people with that hand. I say flash, that sounds rather sickening, but you understand. You flash the hand in front of their face, and then it goes. Rather impressive, no? It's not in that hand, I assure you. Look, it's gone. What do you mean that was a very, very bad magic trick and poorly conducted in all forms? Well, I'd like to see you do a better one. Yes. Where were we? Of course. Yes. So, let me get eye level with you here. Okay. If you don't join the League of Loud Noises, there will be certain predicaments, you understand? Certain predicaments that involve you and me and things that you may not like. Come with me. What do you mean, no? It was my fault for phrasing it like you had a choice. See you in a second. So now you join me in the League of Loud Noises' secret lair. Ironically, for its title, it's incredibly quiet down here. Okay, here's the deal. You have to do everything I ask, else I will tell the League of Relaxation that you are a traitor, and they are bound to believe me as I am their oh-so-beloved brother. How does that sound? What do you mean you have a microphone on you? Oh, forget everything I've said. And please don't tell my brother, because he will tell my mum, and I'll get in trouble. Go about your merry way. I hope to see you again soon.